you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? No, you're not. I have a restraining order on you. Do you want me to call the police? Yes, I will call the police right now. Yes, because you're doing too much. So you gonna call? Wait. So you gonna call the police so we come go to our? Yes. Do you want me to call the scene? You're not supposed to be near me. I don't care. You're not supposed to be nowhere near me. I don't mess with you. No, I don't mess with you. Look at this fool. I don't mess with you. We have a restraining order. I will call the police. Get from by me now. No, I don't care about that. No, you're not. No, you're not. And I'm having proof right here. I'm not missing. Well, I'm calling because you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. You got the phone out trying to record. No, you dragging it. You dragging it. You're doing the most. No, you is. You're not going nowhere with me. You're not going nowhere that I ain't supposed to be at. Ain't that the law of a restraining order? I'm not doing too much. You're doing too much. You're not supposed to be near me at all. So now when I call the police, you gonna be looking dumb and they gonna put you in handcuffs at your daughter's graduation. How about that? Yeah.
Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing this word in the four winds of the earth. Shalom to you few sisters out there that's doing the right thing. It's Brother Ariel coming at you with a quick cut here. And yeah, you saw that video that I put in the beginning, man. You know, this is, I've seen this happen to many men, you know, as far as women trying to, you know, keep the father out of the child's life, man. You know, and the woman does that to, you know, hurt the man, of course, okay, and to hurt the child as well, man, because ultimately she hates the child because, you know, the child is of his seed, man, okay, and that's, you know, a part of the curses, man. It says, Deuteronomy 28:56, it says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom and toward her son and towards her daughter, right? So the man was just trying to go to his daughter's graduation, you know, and you already know that would have been well received by the little girl, man. But of course, Eve, you know, the combative one is what I call her, you know, wants to put a stop to that, man. You know, she wants to put a stop to, you know, the man's happiness and the child's happiness, man. You know, these women are wicked out here, man. You know, that's why the apostles say to stay away from, you know, Judite women, because they straight up wicked. You know, they unhappy, man. And all that unhappiness comes from them being unhappy with themselves. So what do? They take it out on others, man. And they do wicked shit like this, putting brothers on child support, keeping it, you know, the child away from the father. Like, it's, you know, it's crazy, man. It ain't gonna be none of this bullshit, you know, in the kingdom, man. And I can't wait for it, man. You know, this is something that I've seen way too many times, man. You know, a lot of you women that's out there doing this, you know, keeping the child away from the father and playing little games, you know, calling the cops, trying to get the man locked up, restraining orders, all this childish bullshit. You're going to have to pay for all of your works at the end, man. You're going to have to pay for all of your works. All right? Let's get Micah 7, 9, and 10, right? And it says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him, you know? And that's part of the indignation of the Lord, having to deal, you know, with a woman that's like that. Some brothers, not all, but some brothers, you know, in this truth, in this faith, in this ministry, do have to deal with a straight up asshole like that, man. That's the only way I could put it, because it's fitting. And it says, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. Right? And it said, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets, man. Okay, you're going to be seeing a lot of that out here, man. You know, a lot of women trodden down, destitute, you know, not having a man, man. You know, being pretty much a mark, man. Okay, being a prey out here in these streets, man. Okay, for all the wickedness that they done to men throughout their lives, man. You know, a lot of these women don't think they're going to have to be held, they're not going to be held accountable for their previous actions, but they are definitely going to be held accountable for them things, man. You know, a lot of these women think that shit is cute, but it's not cute at all, man. Okay? And it's counterproductive at the end of the day, man. But that's how most of these women are. They are counterproductive, man. Okay? You keeping the man away from the child is counterproductive. And it's wicked and it's evil, man. You know, and that dude is probably on child support too, man. You know, these women work, not all women, but these women that act in this way, in this fashion, work with Esau, right? To make the Israelite man suffer, man. You know, and they love that shit, man. You know, they wake up and think of, they just like Esau, man. The same way Esau, you know, ponders and schemes of how to make people suffer, Eve do the same shit, man. That's why they one and one. They belong together, man. Okay? They belong to, they Wilson and Pickett, man. You know? Let's get Sirach. Yeah. Let's get Sirach 25, man. 25, and I'll read 13 on down. And it says, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, and any affliction but the affliction from them that hate me, and any revenge but the revenge of my enemies. There is no head above the head of a serpent, and there is no wrath above the wrath of an enemy, right? Because a lot of these women are our enemies, man, at the end of the day, by doing things like that. That shit, keeping your, you know, a woman keeping a man's kids away from him that's an act of war, man. You know, that's like an act of war, man. Okay? And only your enemies will commit an act of war. And it said, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. Right? And it says, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. And all of us brothers have seen that many times, man. You know, a woman changes like, you know, like the moon. Just like the scriptures say, a fool changeth like a moon. I believe that's what it says. A woman changed like the moon too, man. Okay, the women flip like a spatula, man. And it says, her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly, right? Because a lot of these, you know, these Judite women, are super loud, man. A lot of Israelite women, all these Israelite women are super loud at the end of the day. But, you know, more so the Judite woman, man, super loud, man. You know, you can hear her from 2 blocks away. And this is why this man is sighing bitterly, because he hears her, man, you know? And he's like, oh, shit, I got to deal with this, you know what? I got to deal with her bullshit, man, you know? And that's what a lot of brothers go through now, man. Damn, man, why did I start dealing with this chick, man? Now I got to deal with this bullshit, man, you know? Here in Babylon the Great, man. It says, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. And as the climbing up of the sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. You know, for me, I mean, I don't like the small talk. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I'm talking, you know, with my wife or another woman about something, it's not small talk. I can't do it, man. We got to be talking about something with some substance, man. Okay? And, you know, yeah, I like things to be quiet, and most men like things to just be quiet, man. Men just want to relax. We got enough stress and bullshit to deal with out here in the world, and to come home and just hear, you know, lips flapping, man. You know? But only a wise woman, a woman with understanding, will understand that, man. It says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. And it says, a woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. And I went through that in another lesson. You know, these women are taking care of you, boy. You're going to go through it even worse. Okay? But I'm going to end it here. It says, a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees, man. Okay? And these women, most of these Israelite women, especially Judite women, do not know how to comfort their man. Okay, do not know how to rub his back and tell him everything's going to be okay. You know, Method Man and Mary J. You know, these women don't do that, man. Why? Because at the end of the day, they see us as the enemy. They hate us, man. Okay, they think of us as worth nothing, and that's how, for the most part, Israelite men are treated by these women out here, man, like they worth nothing, bro. Okay, let me get and that's why in Isaiah 3, let's get that real quick, man. Isaiah 3 and 17, right? This is talking about, the Lord's smiting a woman with the scab. That's another big reason why Judite women are angry, man, and they really do hate themselves, man. That's why they project their hatred for themselves on everybody else, man. They husband, they children, or whoever is in the vicinity, man. Okay. But it says, in that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their calls and their round ties like the moon, right? The chains, the bracelets, and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, and you already know that's a Israelite woman, man, wearing all of that. Okay. But when all hell break loose, all of that's going to be taken from you. You ain't going to have the makeup no more. You ain't going to have the sew-ins no more. You ain't going to have the things that make you feel like, you better than. Okay. And that day you're going to be brought low and you're going to be severely humbled, man, which is needed. Okay. Because a lot of these women are far from humble, man. Very disrespectful, very wicked, very evil, very mouthy, man. Okay. And in that day, when all hell's breaking loose, you're not going to be none of that. You're going to be scared to death, man. Okay? You're going to be humble beyond your wildest dreams, man. Okay? And all of these things that you love and covet after are going to be taken from you, man. Okay? But we're going to start with what? What is it going to start with? It's going to start with Section 8, right? Wick. All of these things that have you sitting pretty, man. Okay? Those things are about to be taken away from you, man. And that's going to be the beginning of your humbling process, man. Even child support is going to be taken from you. This is why the scriptures say, let me get this. Where we at? I hate when that happens, bro. Okay, right here. Isaiah 31:1, right? And it says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, man. I'm going to stop it right there. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. A lot of these women go down to Egypt for help, man. The woman says she got a restraining order on them. You already know she got them on child support, right? Every time an argument starts that she started, right? And it's not going in the direction she wants it to go in. What does she do? She calls the cops. Once again, that's going to Egypt for help, man. Calling the cops, attempting to get someone locked up, man. Trying to get the father of her child locked up. Trying to involve Esau, Edom, into their family structure, man. This is what these Israelite women have done, and this is what they're about, man. Why? Because they want that total control, man. And they know if they dealing with Esau, then they know Esau gonna have their back. Okay, and Esau is gonna work with them to punish the Israelite man, because the Israelite woman wants to be on top. She wants to be the head. She wants to be the one that's in control. That's why she goes down to Egypt for help, right? But it says woe, which means what? Destruction, man. Death and destruction to them that go down to Egypt for help. And a lot of these women don't think that's going to happen to them, man. For their actions, man. But they're gonna pay severely for the wickedness that they have done, man. Okay? When these evil days come upon the whole world, man. All right? Let me get one more. Let's get Sirach. I'll end it here. I didn't want to make it too long. Sirach 27. Let's get 25 through 28. And it said, whoso casteth a stone on high, cast it on his own head, or his or her own head. And a deceitful stroke shall make wounds. And whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that setteth a trap shall be taken therein. He that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know whence it cometh. And mockery and reproach are from the proud, but vengeance as a lion shall lie in wait for them, man. Okay? So not only for Esau is this going to happen, but this is definitely going to happen, you know, for you 2/3 women out there as well, man. Okay? You're going to be falling in pits, man. You know? Because you dig pits for men to fall in, man. You set traps. You set snares, man, just like Esau. You know? If you really look at it, man, Eve got pretty much the same characteristics as Esau does, man. You know, a fucking psychopath, man. You know, a straight up psychopath. You know, I forgot what they call that. You know, a person that thinks a whole lot of themselves. I forgot what that word was, man, or what that word is, rather. A narcissist. There you go. You know, women are narcissists out here, man. They show it every day, man, on the internet. Just go on the internet, man. You'll see the narcissism of these women, man. You know, flaunting around. I was just watching Elder Manata Zakba's live stream, man. You know, women coming all up in the you know, on his phone and, you know, talking about her titties and all that. You know what I'm saying? Showing got their butt cheeks hanging out and all that, man. You know, these women are narcissists, man. They worship themselves, man, and it's really not that serious, you know. But once again, like I was saying, man, they set traps for these men out here, man, you know. But soon the trap is going to be set for them, okay? It is going to come unawares, and they're not going to be ready or prepared for it when it comes, you know. They not, man. So a lot of you brothers that's out here going through this thing, you know, it's continual bullshit, you know, where, you know, Esau got his hands in your pockets and these wicked women got their mouths in your ears. You know, it's only for a season, man. You know, and soon it'll go away. You know, both. And you won't have to deal with it anymore, man. And I've seen plenty of my friends go through it, you know, when I was in the world. You know, Lord, I'm glad I never had to deal with it, man. You know, because, you know, my woman told me, I'll never put you on child support. And I was just like, oh, shit. You know, she said, I'll never do that. Don't ever have to worry about me putting you on child support or keeping, you know, our child away from you. You know what I'm saying? So the Heavenly Father blessed me with that right there, man. Because I ain't never have to deal with that bullshit, you know? But me, myself, man, you know, I don't play when it comes to women. You don't tell me what to do. You don't do none of that. You know, all that shit you see women doing, I ain't having it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was raised by men. I wasn't raised by women. I was raised by men. You know what I'm saying? So I act accordingly, you know? But anyway, man, like I said, a lot of these women out here going to feel it, man. They going to feel the wrath of the Lord, man. Okay? They definitely going to feel the wrath of the Lord, man. And they going to have a target on their backs or on their foreheads, man. You know, in the day of evil, man. And it's coming soon. So you women out there that's on that bullshit, you know, enjoy what you're doing now, man. Enjoy the miseries that you were putting on the men, you know, that you have children by, man. Enjoy it, because it's only going to last for a season, man. And the end of that is going to be your demise, man. Shalom.
This is why a lot of good men are just done with relationship. Either they got fucked over or used because you bitches be gold diggers, and when the next dick comes along, if it's attached to a man that has more money, you're jumping. Or the good man got degraded and spit it on the minute he didn't want to buy the bitch a bag. Oh, no. Well, just say you're broke. No, bitch, I just don't want to buy it for you. If I was a man, I would be like, fuck this shit, because these bitches are crazy, disloyal, difficult, selfish, and mostly after money. All they provide is pussy, headaches, bills, and maybe some type of companionship. Don't sound like a good deal to me. I would just go to dinner, fuck the bitch, and move on to the next one, because at this point, this is way too much work to satisfy bitches for little reward. Bitches, you did that. That's why they don't want no more relationships. And you need to take accountability, but we all know bitches are not really good in that department. So, man, when you are home crying, wondering why I can't find a good man, this is why. Look within.